I'm Robbie around the world with Center Hotels, and this is Iceland.
24-hour layover with Robbie around the world.
After a sensible 5-hour flight from New York City via Iceland Air business class, I've arrived in the iconic country of Iceland. To kick things off, let's show you where to stay in the capital city of Reykjavik. Center Hotels is a family-run local hotel group in Reykjavik that has properties ranging from apartments to boutique to luxury, and the center that I'm at even has a gorgeous spa and world-class restaurant.
I'm the hotel manager of Center Hotel Arnarkot. Center Hotels basically is a family-owned company. We started like many years ago as Airbnb, and then the owners of the Airbnb decided to turn Airbnbs into hotels, and one hotel turned into 2 hotels and 3 hotels. And today we actually have 9 hotels, and they are called Center Hotels because they are all in the city center.
Now let's learn what lights up the locals here in Iceland. What gives you life and energy living here in Iceland?
Icelandic Vikings.
Where do I find a Viking?
You will find them after midnight downtown.
The people. They're sassy, they're fun, they're grumpy. The gayness of it all.
The abundance of nature.
If there's somebody you admire, you can't just send an email. And people in Iceland will answer you and want to help you because the scene is so small, everybody wants you to succeed.
We get the energy from the wind. This is one of the windiest countries in the world, and you feel it.
Nature keeps me alive. I go out every day and I'm in the lava fields.
The lava rock and the blue skies. Maybe it's the geothermal energy that's happening. So maybe it's like the volcanic energy that's kind of like erupting inside me.
Iceland is the best landscape in the world. Like, I travel the world and still Iceland is my favorite place to visit.
Will I meet my next ex-husband here in Iceland?
Oh my God, you might.
Are you single or taken?
I'm very single, I'm afraid, for a long time.
Okay, Robbie, put that on pause and let's see this country. Well, dinner is served. Okay, dinner by drone. Now let's chat with some game changers here in Reykjavik. I'm coming to you today from Amnam, where I'm gonna be making some unicorn ice cream.
You're actually the first one who gets to make it. I'm not even bullshitting about this. You're
Slay!
My background being a chef, I've always been curious about food and stuff like that. I love dessert, and I thought chocolate was like the pinnacle of dessert. So it was like my beginning of, I'm trying to just understand how it's made. And from there on, it kind of rolled on to become this thing that is Amnam chocolate today. We make around 15 types of chocolate bars at the moment. We started out 10 years ago. There's a sense of creativity in Iceland. It's like you do things, you figure things out on your own.
All right, let's go make some ice cream. As a kid, I used to work in an ice cream shop, so obviously I #nailed this. Now I'm switching gears to learn about the queer history with openly gay parliament member Hannah Katrin Fredriksson.
We have a good history making legal rights for queer people. 2019, for example, the parliament passed a law on gender autonomy. For a long time had the social rights in place. Icelanders are in general very accepted, but there were still some gaps. One of them, that we have not banned the commercial therapy. So I wrote this bill. That bans commercial therapy, and it's trans-inclusive. My bill was the only parliamentary bill, that is where individual parliamentarians put forward, that went through this June. There was no one opposing it.
I mean, we are seen as the queer paradise, but we're not. The slogan of this year's Pride is "The fight isn't over," and we really feel that it isn't over. We're seeing a backlash, we're seeing more hate speech, we're seeing comments that are degrading are being normalized on social media. So it's definitely true for us, as it is for most other countries, that there's a fight to be fought.
The black and white world, the square world, is not law of nature. The colors are.
Now it's time for just the tip. This is my first time in Iceland, so I didn't really know what to pack. Definitely bring hiking shoes, winter boots, but bring really comfortable sneakers to walk in. I made the rookie mistake and didn't do that. And I've walked about 20,000 steps a day, well on my way to getting back to my birth weight. Reykjavik is a super walkable city. It is the capital of Iceland. It is adorable with the cutest little houses, rainbow crosswalks. They even have a trans crosswalk this year. And it takes about 15 minutes to walk the entirety of the downtown area, unless you're gay, and then it takes 12. Make sure you bring a lot of different looks. The waterfalls are absolutely gorgeous, but if you want to stand out, I mean, you gotta have a pop of color, like yellow, pink, a white fur, something that's gonna make you stand out. For the people that don't really care, just dress comfortable and bring layers. I mean, tank top, hoodie, sheer, button down, rainbow attire, whatever it is that you want, but bring layers. I mean, a winter jacket, because it could be really, really freezing and it could be really, really hot. The weather here has more personalities than I do. Well, on that note, let's figure out the food scene here in Reykjavik. Grill Market is an Icelandic palace, both in design and in food. Apotek has an award-winning cocktail menu, unbelievable dessert, and is smack in the middle of downtown. Jorgensen, part of Center Hotels, has a very cozy environment and fabulous vegetarian food. Sushi Social is not only the place to be seen, but it has the best sushi I've legit ever had. Tres Locos has the most mouth-watering Mexican food, cutest ambiance, and is the perfect spot before you hit up the gay club. And yeah, there's only one, but it's absolutely nailing it. Iceland. Landscape iconic, vegetarian food otherworldly. I am leaving here barely scratching the surface of what this inclusive and queer country has to offer. But I 100% know, honey, I'll be back. I happened to be here during Pride, and the theme this year for Pride was "The fight is not over." The activism within the queer community was so inspiring. The amount of love and support from families at Pride was next level. This is a place where you can be your unicorn self without judgment. This is a country with free healthcare, high salary jobs, and the cutest little puffins that I ever did see. Visiting the South Shore was my absolute favorite. The terrain here is something out of a movie. Having a home base in Reykjavik was key, and Center Hotels was the place to be. Thank you, Center, for bringing me here business class with the iconic Icelandic air. Thank you so much. I can't wait to be back. Takk fyrir, bless, bless. If you enjoyed this video, leave me a comment below, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you on my next adventure.
24-hour get over with Robbie around the world.
Say something, Robbie, come on. Welcome to the park. Welcome to Central Park. To the Parliament. Today we're at the Parliament. There might be an earthquake. Riding over some molten lava ash. And are you single or taken?
I'm taken.
Turn the camera off.